We're prisoners of the past until we deal with the past. We're prisoners of these rooted grievances unless we release them, unless we forgive them. We can talk a lot about peace, but we don't get there unless we pass through the gates of forgiveness and compassion. I talked to many, many different people, and it was then that I had a feeling that to do a symbolic garden of forgiveness in the center of the city.
Given downtown Beirut was a permanent battlefield for 20 years, Alexandra Asseily thought important to create a space to acknowledge what has taken place on these grounds as reconstruction was booming. This is James Movell Wu, pastor and leader of a Christian paramilitary group in Nigeria. This is Imam Muhammad Nurian Ashafa, leader of a Muslim youth organization. Both contributed personally to the escalation of the Zangun-Kataf conflict during the late 80s and tried to have each other killed. When they later discovered their mistakes, Wu and Ashafa each took the event as a sign from God and began to collaborate as peacemakers. The pastor and the imam set forth a model for reconciliation between Christians and Muslims across Nigeria.
When I had the idea for this, which came as a kind of vision, I didn't know what to do with this vision. So I wrote my vision on a bit of paper, and this has been expanded, but most of the vision is here. And Solidaire told my husband, yes, well, why not? They gave me a map of the city, and I walked around the city with this map where they were going to put green spaces all over the city. And I asked God to give me a sign. I was standing there rather sadly looking out over rubble, and at that point I got this experience again. And so I knew that this was the place for the garden.
Beirut has been destroyed 7 times. The land that Solidaire gave to build the Garden of Forgiveness on happens to be the epicenter of the 7 previously destroyed Beiruts. It is covered by ruins from all the different civilizations that have occupied this country.
Let me just show you the extraordinary thing about this place. You have Greek Catholic, Greek Orthodox, and Maronite cathedrals.
So that makes
3 mosques, 3 cathedrals,
and this one.
And in the middle, shrine to Mary. This is the shrine. It used to be in a market souk as a shrine in the souk. Now the souk in Nuri was a place where you bought fish and donkey tackle, and
you could find anything.
This souk was running along here and around here, and that space, the space where that was down below in the souk shrine where thousands of women would go. Thousands and thousands of women, of Muslim Christian women, would go past. And it was a very famous, so it was the shrine to Nuri, which was the Nuri who had saved the boat, in the center of the city.
The Lady of the Light.
The Lady of the Light. I'm going to take you into the chapel.
We need a space, a secure place for people to express themselves.
Absolutely.
And I feel this will be part of the secure place for people to really go back to history and connect those history from Greek to Roman and then to Byzantium, to connect those memories of the past and be able to say there's nothing eternal. There's no pain that is eternal.
Listen, you better listen to me. I could be your
Under the influence, as I pray, there is a prayer ongoing in the background. That is the unity of connecting to you. We come to this space that is dedicated to peace. We pray, oh God, that as this sanctuary and eventually the garden will be dedicated. May your presence be felt each time people walk through the garden and come into the garden. If they have pains in their hearts, Lord, may you cure and heal them of their pains. And from north, south, east, and west, Lord, you will bring resources to build this great place. Just like the cedars of Lebanon was used to erect the temple, Lord, may there also be wealth from around the world coming to build this place. We trust that it will not just be symbolic, but it will have a strong spiritual impact.